Hi, and thanks for joining me. It's Tim Marvel. Hey, today's about family and fun, and I want to talk about something that's happened to me. I'll give you a couple quick stories. I think it's funny sometimes when people get tickets that are offered to them for free. They refuse the tickets because maybe they don't know where the seat's at, or maybe it's not a platinum ticket, or so. I will tell you right now, I never turn down free tickets because if I can't go, I can get somebody else to go and enjoy whatever the entertainment is. So one time, 15 years ago, my wife was friends with a guy, and he had blind bidded some tickets and won them. And without even asking where they are, my wife took them because she knows that I like it. They were for the NBA, and she knows how much I enjoy that sports. So she took the tickets, and she was tired, didn't want to go. So I went to where I worked at the time, the dealership I was in, and I asked around. I said, "Hey, do you want to go to a game with me?" And my friends would say, "Well, where's the tickets?" And I'd say, "I don't know." And they'd go, "Well, no, not really. Not if you don't know where the tickets are." So finally, I talked to a few guys. Finally, I talked to my buddy Bruce Bise. I said, "Hey, Bruce, you want to go to a game? I got some tickets. Don't know where they are. I just want to go have fun." And he was like, "Sure, let's go. Why not?" So he was a big NBA fan, so it worked out really well. Drove over, we had a good time chatting and everything. We get there. I had to go to Will Call to pick up the tickets, by the way. Had no clue where they were, if they could have been nosebleed. Didn't really care. It was just a fun, free time to go hang out. So the funny thing is, we get to Will Call and I get the tickets. The tickets face value were $750 each. We are sitting on the floor. As a matter of fact, it's funny because whenever they'd have a timeout, they ran the wires for the camera right under our feet. We'd have to lift our feet up and move out of the way. So, matter of fact, I remember Christian Leitner coming over to throw the ball in, and I had to turn sideways and move my feet out of the way because his big old feet had to, I mean, I don't know, they weren't Shaq feet, but they were pretty big feet. So, no offense, Christian, but they were a lot bigger than mine. I'm about a 9. Somebody told me they were 14, 16s or something like that, maybe 18s. I don't know. But they were a lot bigger than my feet. So, and that's one time. So let me tell you what prompted this. So just recently, my wife was trying to get some tickets for me, kind of surprised me for a date night. And she asked a friend of hers, Mark Solomon, said, "Hey, you know what?" And he said, "You know what? Let me see what I can do." Well, he couldn't get the tickets to the original event, which was no problem. I didn't know about it, so I wasn't, no harm, no foul, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, he gets tickets to see the Time Jumpers. Now, I have no clue what this is all about. And I get there, and I'm a little bit enthused because it's a country, matter of fact, Vince Gill, there's a number of really well-known entertainers in this group, but I know that my dad likes Vince Gill, so that made it a little special for me. But was even better, it made this a memorable, like a lifetime memory for me, was we were about halfway through the show, maybe right around the time we took a break, and Mark and I are talking, and he says, I said, "Well, my dad would just love this." And he said, "Well," he says, "you get you a good picture and maybe an autograph when you go back in the back, because we're going to go back there after the show and we'll meet him." So we're going backstage. I had never been backstage of a show before. So I got to tell you, I was like a little kid. I didn't know what to say. I got to go up. I got to tell you, I met some of the guys in the band. Vince Gill, probably maybe one of the best known in the group. And I get to visit with him for a few minutes, and he seemed like such a genuine, nice guy that you could sit down and have a long conversation. Really enjoyed it. So my whole reason for having this video today is, don't say no to tickets. You don't know what memories you might miss. I've been lucky enough to have a couple opportunities in life, and I will never forget, and they were free tickets. Now, I don't know how many tickets I've bought, and I've seen a lot of good shows, but the free tickets seem like they've been better than anything I've ever paid for. So thanks for following me. Follow my YouTube, Tim Marvel, or continue to look at the blog, www.10secondsdaily.com. Check out my books. They're all on the books page. Follow me. I'd love to see you. Have a great day.